Hello guys, welcome back. I know it's been a while since I've made a video, but I just wanted to get back into it. I had a post about this earlier, and Prehistoric Kingdom had another dev diary, so figured this would be a good get back into making some videos. So here we are with September dev diary. Let's go through this, and it's a pretty exciting one. Believe it or not, they broke the glass ceiling that Planet Zoo put for exhibit boxes. I'm partially joking because everyone knows Planet Zoo exhibit boxes are probably one of Planet Zoo's weaker points, but Prehistoric Kingdom is doing it right. So Planet Zoo set the bar real low, but at least Prehistoric Kingdom has hurdled right over it. So yeah, we've got state of development. They're working in September on fixing update 15 for having the look animations and on U16. So they did kind of get it so where dinosaurs will now look at each other. So they've got this look target system, which is going to be really cool to see the dinosaurs. I believe that update comes out the day that I'm recording it. Yep, 2nd of October. And so they will be able to look at each other, and that will really make your zoos and parks feel more alive. I think this would be something really cool in Planet Zoo. But you can see the parents looking at the babies. Slightly concerning to me, at least from these first two, was that it was just the adults were looking at the babies. But it does show here that the male is looking at the female here. They also were able to get some grazing animations in. One thing I would say is that the Colodonta here, I need to look at its mouth in-game, but based off of its horn structure, they're basing it off of a black rhinoceros, which would be a browser. I don't know paleo data whether they were a grazer or a browser, but from what I understood, they lived more in forest, so browser would make more sense. But again, that's just me being very, very, very extra. I think that an iguanodon like this would also probably be more of a browser, but I'm no paleo expert. Now we're getting into update 16, and so that's another really big update. And they've started laying the foundation of vivariums and replacing the old mini aviaries. And I think they're going in a pretty great direction with this. So we're going to see a lot of very early development imagery, but it's looking good. So let's see. So this is a Compsognathus. So we're going to see a few things here. You're going to select this Compsognathus, and you can see kind of the exhibit size configurations. So you can go small, medium, and it will tell you how many Compsognathus should go in that terrarium, and then you can customize the skins for each of them. So that's going to be cool. We'll have skins for those animals. I don't think we have that for the current vivarium creatures. Okay, yeah. And then you can drop them in, and then they have a hatch in the bottom. And then they'll just drop into their animations. So this is the terrestrial work in progress one. But yeah, pretty much same as everything else that we've been doing, but it's very cool. And here's where it's better than Planet Zoo. I think Planet Zoo could implement this really well in Planet Zoo 2, but in different ways. Though I do like the larger exhibit boxes as well. I think it makes it much easier to create smaller creatures like Prehistoric Kingdom is using it to do. So you've got the exhibit box, which is the 4x4x4. This is the size of the one in Planet Zoo. So we're very familiar with this box here. So them having that will be really cool. I don't think the Compsognathus had an option for that, which kind of makes sense. It's more of an active animal. But a smaller animal might be in this, like the Lystrosaurus, a single one. Then we've got the 4x8x4. Again, this would be great in Planet Zoo because we could have larger exhibit animals, and that would mean we'd just be able to have more exhibit animals and fill out our zoos more realistically. And then medium and large as 8x12x6 and 12x16 by 8. I believe this is the size of the walk-through aviary in Planet Zoo. I could be wrong. And then they'll each have a amphibious, arboreal, or terrestrial layout, meaning there's 12 different modules to choose from, and then you can change them out. Again, Planet Zoo could do this easily and have smaller sizes as well. I think that would work great. Here we've got a little breakdown of the temporary art of arboreal, terrestrial, and amphibious. And they will have more details in them later. So they only have a minimum exhibit size. You might not be able to put Compsognathus into the 4x4 box like we said. They'll be happy in small, medium, and large versions. And then exterior configurations, we're going to be able to change the different configurations, and then you can make it glass, you can make it mesh, you can make it solid, cladding. You got all these different options. Facades. Oh my gosh, these look so beautiful. Half cladding. So you're really going to be able to do some realistic looking habitats that you could actually see in a zoo. I think this is going to be a massive update that would really, really change how the game goes. This would make everything look like you could build a real zoo in this. And Planet Zoo needs to watch this. And you can do the null boxes. Again, another thing Planet Zoo should look into. Oh my goodness. Here we have different environments. We have arid, forest, and rainforest. They'll talk more about detail in this. This is very rough. But I could see something like this being for like a sand cat in Planet Zoo. I know I'm going back to Planet Zoo, and Prehistoric Kingdom is its own game, but also we can take things we learn from Prehistoric Kingdom and hope that Planet Zoo 2 will implement these, because I think stuff like this could work great for a honey badger, could work great for sand cats, some of those smaller animals, and you could even have it with like monitor lizards or things like that as well. Here we've got the rainforest, and it looks like you almost have a ramp here. I'm trying to figure out exactly what that is, but we still don't really know a lot of details about this, so it's all very work in progress. They knew they had to improve the movement, so they're basically building a network of points that the animals can move in between. They're able to take diverging paths, backtrack, and play a variety of fidget animations after they stop. How long they walk is also random. So they're still polishing, but here's kind of some of the work that they've been doing. And it's looking pretty good. The turning is a little slow, I will say that. Or a little jittery, but they're working on it. And, the fact that they're able to push out these really big updates as quickly as they've been doing is a real testament to how much they care about this game. So even with Jurassic World Evolution 3 coming in the next couple of days, honestly, we're 19 days away at the time of me recording this, I think Prehistoric Kingdom's going to earn their spot on the board for Dinosaur Simulation Dinosaur Park Simulation. Here you can kind of get a fast-forwarded look of them moving through their habitats. Obviously, they're going to have to work on these animations quite a bit. I think, for me, the big thing I want to see is I want them to be more bouncy, not have the same speed the entire time, so maybe a random speed or something like that. But for something more active like the Microraptor, they can determine the paths that make them walk, glide, or climb. All that information can instantly be reused for something like Archaeopteryx or E, as long as they have the required animations. It means they can have more animals moving around at once, add or remove paths depending on what enrichment is enabled. develop vivarium species faster by sharing spline paths. This is one of the things I've said about Planet Zoo, is I don't care if they have a lot of copy animations. If you can get more species that we can make more realistic looking zoos, I'm good with that. So Prehistoric Kingdom's taking that approach. They've got more to come in a future dev diary. They'll be exploring some of the enrichment and interior customization options available. And so you can see kind of here, we've got like a mangrove log, we've got a fallen log, some sunken logs, some of these corner logs, lights. Is this a filter? I'm not entirely sure. But you've got these different options per the different size of vivariums, which is going to be very, very cool. And they're going to move staff progression into update 17. It's unfortunate, but it's kind of expected. This is going to be a huge update by the way that it's looking. You don't really realize just how much they're adding to this until you go through and you're like, wow, they have to add all these animations, all these different customizable aviaries. They've really made this very difficult on themselves, but also just really amazing. But that's all the news for this month. We'll be waiting for October for next update. I doubt I'll be able to record that one. I'm not gonna lie. Just the way that things are going on. If you're confused about that, go look at my YouTube post to see what's happening all in my life. But if you do want to see more Prehistoric Kingdom content, go ahead and comment down below and like this video. It will help me understand more. I do like the game, and the streams do well, but I always go back to Planet Zoo, and it's kind of my default. So let me know that you would want to see more content from me on Prehistoric Kingdom, and yeah, I need to get back into it. I just need some sort of push, and this might be it. So yeah, just let me know about that. Leave in the comments what of the exhibit species you're most excited for if you want to, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to see more Prehistoric Kingdom gameplay. I'll be back in another episode, probably talking about some habitats I've built in Planet Zoo, but I'll catch you there.